And now, BX Forever presents another RPG deep dive.
Welcome to another episode of BX Forever.
This time, we're tackling a Dungeons & Dragons module, and
Nice.
yeah, it's an elven world, but their tree of life is dying.
Ah, so the heart of their civilization is fading.
Right? And these heroes, they got to figure out why and how to save it.
I like it. It's a fight for survival,
You know?
not just some glory quest.
It was different, right? Not your typical chosen one kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's a whole clan, the Fidel, and
The whole clan.
their whole existence is tied to this tree. And right away, you see, like, they're not just packing for a weekend getaway. This is serious business.
Oh, I see.
They've got these elven rations. They could last 10 weeks. And this star map, it's not just directions. It's like symbolic.
Oh, like a deeper connection.
Exactly. They're connected to the cosmos, the universe, you know?
Yeah.
They're going to need that knowledge for sure.
For sure.
So first stock, the Forest of Selenar. Sounds nice, but it's got secrets, you know? Like hidden paths. Only elves and druids can see them.
Ooh, that's interesting. Hidden paths. So there's like a history there, right? Conflict, maybe? Keeping things secret?
Right. Like what were they hiding from? It's definitely more, I don't know, mysterious than your typical forest, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
And their first encounter, it's not with cute little animals. It's druids.
Druids, huh?
Yeah. And one of them, Cucurbita Pebo, he's got this thing about breath weapons.
A thing. What do you mean?
He hates them. Like, really hates anything with a breath weapon.
Now that's specific. That's got to be from experience, right?
And then it gets even trickier. They meet this elf. Seems helpful. But guess what? Red dragon in disguise.
Whoa, a dragon in disguise.
Yeah. And not just that, he's planting false clues, too.
Yeah.
Wants to mess them up, you know?
Wow. So this isn't just random encounters anymore. This is like planned, organized. Someone's working against them, making sure they don't find what they need.
Exactly. And then, boom, werewolves fighting sprites. Not your usual forest brawl, is it?
Not at all. Werewolves, usually they're loners, right? Instinct driven. And sprites, they're all playful and stuff, so something's messed up. The natural order's out of whack.
Makes you think maybe it's all tied to the tree of life dying, you know?
Yeah, definitely a sign that something's wrong deep down.
They also meet this Trant, the old king. Wise, but can't help the tree directly. He gives them a clue, though. A magical rainbow.
Yeah.
Appears every 100 years near their stronghold.
A magical rainbow. Classic. But it's not just sitting there, right? It appears, disappears, like it's connected to, well, everything. The flow of time, magic, all of it. Makes you wonder what secrets it holds.
Totally. And to get there, they got to pass these nixies guarding a waterfall. You know, nixies.
Nixies, oh yeah. Beautiful, enchanting voices.
Yeah, but they lure travelers to their doom. Talk about temptation.
Real test of willpower right there. Gotta stay focused. Saving their world, but gotta resist those distractions.
Right. And when they reach the rainbow, it's not a simple walk across. It's like another dimension inside, swirling with these colored spheres, hundreds of them. They have to navigate through this prism of light, bouncing off colored spots in a sequence.
Oh wow, so it's like a puzzle with deadly consequences. Get the sequence wrong and poof, off to a parallel world.
Or stay on a sphere too long, it explodes. It's not just about being agile, it's about light, color, understanding it all. Very elven, don't you think?
Oh, for sure, very elven.
First world they land in, not pretty. Statues everywhere, petrified. Turns out they're past travelers who messed up the Rainbow Challenge.
Ooh, a reminder of the risks, huh? Really raises the stakes. You can't help but wonder about them. Who were they? What were they looking for?
Yeah, it's sad. Some can be revived, though, including this thief, Aurora. She's under a vampire's control.
A vampire. Wow, that's different. Adds a whole new layer to the story. Makes you wonder what the vampire's role is and if this Aurora can even be trusted, even if they free her.
Good points. From there, it's a hall of portals, each one to a different world, themed by color. Scarlet Land, Amber Land, Golden Land.
Oh, that's cool. So each world is like a different side of reality. Different challenges, different possibilities.
Exactly. It's like showing how vast and diverse this magic realm is, full of wonder, but also danger. And in Golden Land, they meet a golden dragon, Auric. He actually knew their ancestor, Philindel.
Whoa, so this ties the present to the past. Like this dragon, he's got a long life, right? Ancient knowledge. Maybe he's got some clues about the crisis.
Maybe. He's willing to help, but they got to prove they're related to Philindel.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's got this ring, 3 wishes.
Ooh, wishes. But there's always a catch, right? Will they be tempted? And if they use them, what'll happen?
Right. Tough choices. Then they end up in Azure Land, ruled by Sappho, a blue dragon obsessed with magic items. She wants tribute. One item from each of them to pass safely.
Ooh, a moral dilemma right there. Their possessions versus their mission. What's more important? Will they sacrifice something precious or find another way?
And in Violet Land, the last stop of this crazy world tour, they find remains of two of their own ancestors with a message. Praise the stars, for one day we shall return to our sanctuary. The 12 keys shall be reunited, and our brothers awaken.
Okay, now that's a big clue. So it's not just about saving the Tree of Life, it's about these 12 keys. And who are these brothers? They're talking about so many questions.
I know, right? Finally, they get back to the Elven Land, to this crystal platform, the entrance to the Lost Sanctuary, the heart of it all. But to get in, they need those 12 keys.
Ah, so the real challenge begins. It's like a classic quest for the keys, but it's more than just finding them. I bet each one represents something about their culture, a test they gotta pass.
You got it. And those keys aren't just lying around. First up, the Manticore key, guarded by, you guessed it, manticores.
Manticores, yikes. Lion body, human face, scorpion tail. That's a scary combo. Strength and smarts needed to beat those. But wait, didn't you say something about a trap?
Oh yeah, they set up this fake elven skeleton with a forged message.
Clever. It's like they understand elven customs, using their trust against them. This is definitely planned, like we said before.
Right. Next, a rock. Giant bird of prey nesting on a mountain peak. That's where the Griffin key is. Good luck getting that.
Rocks. Legendary creatures, pure power. This is like a classic test, right? Brute force. Or can they outsmart the rock? Maybe offer something in exchange.
We'll see. They also run into these centaurs, fighting each other. Turns out Moorkroft, the mage who's been messing with them, he kidnapped the clanmaster's son.
Ah, so that's the villain. Kidnapping, that's low. He knows how important family is to them. Exploiting that, not just some power-hungry mage.
Nope, he's playing dirty. To get their help and the key they're holding, the elves got to rescue the son and unite the centaurs.
That's a tough one. Diplomacy and action, all while there's this ticking clock. Plus, they're in this world of alliances and rivalries.
It's a mess. And it keeps going. A bronze golem with the warrior key, petrified dwarves, a Tyrannosaurus Rex construct guarding the lizard key. They even have a riddle with a magic scale and bags of coins to get the justice key. And get this, they got to solve a mystery. A vengeful nymph framing a narwhal for stealing.
Whoa! Every challenge is different, testing their strength, their smarts, even their morals. This quest is making them grow, you know? It's not just about the keys.
You said it. Then they find the Hydra key. Where else but in the remains of a giant Hydra, killed by Moorkroft himself.
Direct link to the enemy. Reminds you of his power. The Hydra, all those heads regenerating. That's like Moorkroft's influence reaching everywhere. They gotta cut it off.
And then they meet some griffins. Moorkroft attack them. Could be a chance for allies for the final fight.
Griffins, huh? Eagle and lion, that's a powerful combo. If they can prove themselves as friends, those griffins could turn the tide.
Hopefully. Their journey takes them to Moorkroft's place, the Tower of Light. That's where the rest of the keys are. This tower, it's gonna be rough.
Oh yeah, the Tower of Light. Sounds kind of ironic, doesn't it? Like hiding something dark inside. This is the big one. All his power concentrated there. They'll need all their skills to get through.
Traps, guards, everything. Oh, and he's got a pet black dragon.
Black Dragon, that's not good. Known for their cruelty, destruction. This is gonna push them to the limit, physically and emotionally. But there's more, right? Didn't you say something about clones?
Oh yeah, forgot about that. He's been making clones of himself to live longer.
Whoa, that changes things. So they can't just beat him once. They gotta get all the clones, too.
Looks like it. This isn't just about saving the Tree of Life anymore. It's about survival, period.
And I bet it gets even crazier from here.
I bet you're right. So they've got all 12 keys. Finally, time to enter the Lost Sanctuary. This is it, the heart of their world, you know. All that power, ancient knowledge.
This is where it all comes down. Their history, their connection to nature, it all leads to this.
Inside, there's this crystal platform and the Tree of Life. But it's dying, like we said. And there's this shadowy figure guarding it. A haunt, they call it.
Haunts, yeah. They're not just like mindless undead. It's more like leftover emotions, really strong ones, tied to a place, an event.
So in this case, it's like all the elves' grief and fear made real.
Could be like a physical form of the despair that's threatening them. They gotta overcome that, literally.
And even after they defeat it, it's not over. A silver tablet appears with ancient elven writing. Could be the answer to saving the tree, but
Ancient languages, they're tricky. Not just words, but the whole way of thinking behind them. The elves, they need to connect with their past, their ancestors, to figure this out.
It's like a puzzle, but with their entire civilization at stake. And get this, the sanctuary is divided into 4 sections. Yetzirah for water, Beriah for air, Etzeluth for fire, and Asia for earth. Each one's got a tablet with a cryptic message.
4 sections, the elements. It's like they knew how everything's connected, right? The balance of it all. And the tree of life, I think that's the center, the focus point for that energy.
That makes sense. And that star map they got at the start, it's not just for finding their way, it's directly linked to those messages, like a key to understanding them.
So it's all planned, like a grand design. Their ancestors knew this could happen, and they left these tools to help. That's pretty amazing, the foresight they had.
Yeah, it's like they were prepared for this. To awaken the ancient elves, maybe save the Tree of Life, they have to do a ritual in Atzeluth and say a specific word. But finding that word, well, they got to solve the riddle of the tablets and the star map first.
Brains and intuition, both are needed. They got to decode the symbols, the language, the astronomy, everything. It shows how important knowledge is to them. Understanding their world, that's their power.
It's not all riddles and star maps, though. In Yetzirah, the water section, they find a flooded chamber with a giant octopus.
Flooded chamber? Maybe that represents all the emotions they're dealing with, right? Like drowning under the pressure, and the octopus, all those tentacles, grabbing, holding them back. That's a good visual, for sure.
It's intense. Then in Beriah, the air section, poisonous gas, and a giant spider guarding a golden key. Not exactly a welcoming committee.
Poisonous gas, it's like dot corruption, something unseen but dangerous. Maybe it's the doubt, the fear, eating away at their hope. And the spider, well, they trap things, right? Makes sense for a key that represents air, something so vital but hard to hold on to.
Then comes Asia, the earth section. This is where things get really interesting. They find the fountain of elements, the source of the Tree of Life's power.
Wow, the heart of it all. This fountain, it's their connection to nature, literally. If they can get it working again, maybe that's the key to restoring balance, saving everything.
But to activate it, they have to chant this incantation while standing in the water.
Rituals, incantations, it's like focusing their will, their magic into one point. And doing it in the heart of the sanctuary, that's got to be powerful stuff. A real test.
And while they're doing that, they're vulnerable. And it's not just monsters they have to worry about. The ancient elves, the ones they woke up, they decide to put them on trial.
Whoa, hold on. That's a twist.
Yeah.
So the ancient elves, they're not automatically on their side. It's like they represent the past, all the old conflicts, judging them now. Talk about pressure.
Right. They're accused of trespassing, stealing the keys, bringing non-elves into the sanctuary, and worst of all, killing their ancestors.
Wow. Each accusation, it's like a window into how those ancient elves see the world, their values, what they believe is right and wrong, past versus present, tradition versus change. It's a clash of cultures right there in the middle of this crisis.
To defend themselves, they got to convince these ancient elves they had no choice but to be there, that they earned the keys fairly, that their friends are allies, and that it was actually Moorkroft who killed those elves. It's like a courtroom drama, but the fate of their entire world is on the line. They got to prove their innocence, but also show they're not the enemy. They're carrying on the legacy, fighting for the same thing.
Yeah, it's about understanding each other, bridging that gap between generations. Can they do it?
And there's another layer to this. Deep in the sanctuary, they find a hidden cavern where all the ancient family's belongings are stored. And guess what? The feudal clan's chest is empty, with a message. Remember the names of the traitors, for one day we shall return and punish the sinners.
Hold on. So the feudal clan was set up. The betrayal those ancient elves believe in, it was a lie. But who did it and why? This changes everything.
I know. It's like a whole other mystery on top of everything else. And the outcome of the trial, it's tied to their whole civilization's fate. Guilty. The ancient elves turn against them, and it's over.
The weight of the world literally resting on their ability to persuade, to prove they're worthy, not just through fighting, but through their words, their actions.
But if they're found innocent, the ancient elves join them against Moorkroft.
It's a chance to unite, to bring all that ancient power to the fight.
So it all leads to this. A showdown with Moorkroft. The Elvenland's fate hangs in the balance. And they got to decide, do they kill him or bring him back to face the ancient elves' judgment?
That's a tough choice. Kill him and it's over. But it's more violence, right? Bring him back alive. That's a chance for justice, maybe even healing. But it's risky. This decision, it's going to have a lasting impact, not just on the battle, but on their whole future.
And even if they win, even if they save the Tree of Life, it's not really over, is it?
Not by a long shot. The ancient elves are awake now. 2 generations, so different. Can they really live together? Can they rebuild what's been broken?
We'll have to see. Last time, we left our elves with a big choice to make, huh? Kill Moorkroft or take him back for the ancient elves to judge? It's a tough one.
For sure. It's not just about winning, right? It's about what kind of world they want to build after all this. Violence or something. More.
Peaceful. Merciful, maybe.
Yeah. And the sources we're looking at, they don't make it easy. There are all these rules for war, different troops, strategies.
Like a whole war game inside the story.
Exactly. It's like they're showing how complex these decisions are. Alliances, planning, strengths, weaknesses. It's all leadership stuff, you know? Making tough choices that affect everyone.
But even with the best plan, there's always that luck factor. The sources even have these charts for figuring out casualties. It's unpredictable.
It shows the cost of war, right? Even if you win, someone pays the price. It's a sobering thought.
Definitely. Okay, let's say they do win. Moorkroft's gone. The Tree of Life is saved. Happy ending, right?
Not so fast. Those ancient elves, they're awake now. That's a whole other challenge.
2 generations, so much time between them.
Different views, different ways of being elven. Can they even live together? Can they really rebuild after all this?
Their world's been through a lot. War, broken traditions, their whole identity's shaken up.
But they still have hope, and that's something, right? It's not going to be easy, though. They'll need more than magic. They'll need their history, their culture, the lessons they've learned.
Good point. And the sources, well, they leave some things open. What's next for the Elven land? Can they heal?
That's the cool part, right? We get to imagine, what will they choose? A new future? Or the same mistakes as before?
Big questions. So what do you think? What can we learn from these elves? Their courage, their wisdom. Can we use that in our own lives?
We've been on quite a journey with them, haven't we? Through forests, rainbows, a whole civilization falling apart, but they never gave up. They kept fighting for what they believed in.
And that's what the deep dive's all about. We give you knowledge, insights, things to think about. But the exploration, that's up to you.
Keep asking questions, keep learning, keep diving deep into the stuff that makes you curious. You never know what you'll find.
Until next time.